Imagine waking up one day and your bank is gone. No tellers, no branches, no customer service lines that make you want to scream. Instead, an app on your phone, powered by artificial intelligence, does everything. It manages your money, gives you investment advice, detects fraud, pays your bills, gets you loans, and never sleeps. Sounds like sci-fi? Well, it's already happening. The trillion-dollar question is, will AI replace banks completely? Because right now banks are terrified, and they should be. Let's not sugarcoat it. Traditional banks are slow, outdated, and bloated. They make billions charging overdraft fees and interest, while offering customer experiences that feel like punishment. Meanwhile, AI is moving in fast. And it doesn't care about banking traditions. It cares about efficiency, accuracy, and scale. And it's about to shake the entire industry to its core. AI isn't just another tech trend. It's a financial revolution. Think about this. JP Morgan Chase already uses an AI program called Coin that reviews legal documents in seconds, something that used to take lawyers 360,000 hours. That's not improvement. That's obliteration. And they're not alone. Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Citi, every major player is pouring billions into AI because they know what's coming. But here's the catch, they're not leading the charge. Fintech is. Startups with tiny teams and massive algorithms are disrupting the game. Companies like Plaid, Chime, SoFi, and Robinhood are already stealing customers from big banks. Why? Because they offer what banks don't: personalization, transparency, and speed. And all of that? Driven by artificial intelligence. Let's break it down. Traditional banks run on legacy systems, some built in the 70s. That's like running a Tesla factory on fax machines. Meanwhile, AI-based fintech apps can approve loans in minutes, flag fraud in real time, and offer customized investment plans based on your behavior and spending. Instantly. It's not just faster, it's smarter. A 2023 report by Business Insider revealed that AI is expected to manage $1.2 trillion in assets by 2025. That's your money, your retirement, your future, being guided not by humans but algorithms. And guess what? Studies show that robo-advisors often outperform human advisors because they're not emotional, they're not biased, and they don't make dumb decisions at 2 a.m. after checking their crypto portfolio. We're entering an era where you don't need to go to a bank because the bank comes to you. It's in your pocket, it speaks your language, it knows your habits. It even learns what you want before you want it. Now here's where it gets spooky. AI doesn't sleep. It doesn't need bonuses. It doesn't go on vacation. It doesn't make errors because it's tired. That's not a competitor. That's a terminator for old-school banking. And the more data it gets, the smarter it becomes. So the real question isn't if AI will replace banks. It's whether banks can survive long enough to adapt, or whether they're already dead and just don't know it yet. Now let's pull the curtain back even more, because this isn't just about fancy apps and robo-advisors. AI is crawling into the deepest vaults of banking, changing how money itself is created, moved, and protected. And it's doing it faster than the average banker can finish their coffee. Let's talk fraud. Old-school fraud detection systems, clunky rule-based tools that can't keep up. AI systems, they can analyze millions of transactions in real time, spot weird patterns, and shut down fraud attempts before the human brain even registers a red flag. No more. Please hold while we investigate. AI's already done it. But wait. It gets wilder. AI can now underwrite loans by analyzing thousands of data points beyond your credit score, like your spending behavior, social media signals, even your phone battery life. That's right. Your battery dying all the time might tell an AI you're financially reckless. Welcome to the future of judgment. And it's not just judging you, it's building wealth for you. We're now seeing AI investing tools that adapt in real time to market conditions. When banks close at 5 p.m., our AI works all night, scanning global markets, optimizing your portfolio, and sometimes outperforming human money managers who went to Ivy League schools. Let's put it plainly. You're not just competing with other people anymore, you're competing with machines that don't sleep, don't flinch, and don't forget. Now here's where it gets scary, and kind of hilarious. Banks have built their entire identity around trust, big marble buildings, giant logos, fake smiles behind glass. But AI doesn't ask for your trust. It earns it through results. You don't care if your money manager wears a tie. You care if they grow your money. So when AI shows you better returns, better savings, faster service, lower fees, what happens to all those suits at the bank? They get replaced by a line of code. And this isn't sci-fi anymore, it's already in your phone. Apps like Clio, Digit, and NerdWallet use AI to automatically budget, save, and even roast you when you overspend. Yeah, your financial advisor just got replaced by a sarcastic chatbot, and people love it. Because here's the truth. Millennials and Gen Z hate traditional banks. They don't want to walk into branches. They don't want paperwork. They don't want 7 business days to get a transfer. They want it fast, smart, and mobile. And AI delivers that like Amazon on steroids. Even central banks are starting to panic. The rise of AI-powered digital currencies and decentralized finance is threatening to bypass the entire banking system. Imagine a world where your savings aren't held by Wells Fargo or Chase, but by code on a blockchain, managed by AI, completely secure, 24/7, and outside government control. That's not coming. That's already here. And now, the clock is ticking. Traditional banks have 2 choices: evolve with AI or become the next blockbuster. Because when the money itself becomes smarter than the people controlling it, it's game over for the old guard. Now hold up. Before you start thinking this is all sunshine and innovation, let's rip into the dark side. Because AI might just break the banking system in ways we're not ready for. Think about this. When you remove humans from the equation, who's accountable when things go wrong? What if an AI denies you a mortgage because of a hidden bias in its code? What if it locks your account during an emergency because your behavior pattern didn't fit its algorithm? You can't argue with a machine. There's no branch to walk into, no manager to beg, no human to understand your side, just cold, calculating code. And it's already making billion-dollar decisions with zero emotion. And that's terrifying. A 2024 MIT study showed that many AI financial systems inherit the same biases as the data they're trained on. If the past was unfair, the future gets automated unfairness. Let that sink in. Discrimination, but with perfect efficiency. Now throw in cybersecurity. If AI controls our banks, our wallets, our identities, then AI becomes the ultimate target. One super smart hacker, one glitch in the matrix, and boom, millions could lose access to their money in seconds. Banks get hacked now, sure. But when AI systems run the whole show, a single breach could hit global markets like a nuclear bomb. And yet, despite all the risk, we can't go back, because AI isn't optional anymore. It's cheaper, faster, more accurate, and unlike your bank's customer service line, it actually works. So what happens to bank employees? Well, they disappear. Not all at once, but steadily. Teller jobs, already vanishing. Loan officers, replaced by bots. Wealth managers, getting smoked by robo-advisors who don't take weekends off. In fact, Citibank predicts that over 30% of banking jobs could vanish by the end of this decade, just erased by automation and algorithms. But here's the irony. While AI destroys jobs on the inside, it's creating opportunities on the outside, for you. Because with AI, you now have access to tools that used to be locked away behind a private banker and a gate of wealth. Personalized investment strategies? Free. Real-time budgeting tools? Free. Tax optimization? Free. All delivered by AI. You're not just a customer anymore. You're your own bank. The power is shifting. The gates are open. But the people who win won't be the richest. They'll be the ones who understand how to use AI before it uses them. Because here's the twist. AI isn't here to serve everyone equally. It amplifies whoever understands it first. So if you're still banking like it's 2005, waiting for printed statements and arguing with tellers, you're already behind. The future doesn't wait, and it definitely doesn't take appointments.